All right. Good morning, fifth grade. How is everyone doing? I'm coming back on this video again to share some math with you that is coming in the packet. So hopefully if you have it already and have worked on it, maybe you have some questions, maybe you don't, even better. But I'm going to give you some strategies to help you get through with it. So let me pull up that process of it. Let me get my pen out. Last week we did a lot of the operations again, and I gave us that strategy of PEMDAS, right? Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, divide, add, subtract. That's the order you should go with. If you have this packet, you should write PEMDAS down on it, because that's kind of what we're going to focus on today. I'm going to walk you through the first page. Second page we'll do a little practice with, and then I'm going to let you loose on the third page. If you want to do the fourth on your own today, do that. If you want to save it for another day, that is great as well. So look at this. They don't even start you with a problem. They start you right off with a word problem today. It says this table here shows the number of calories burned in 1 minute for two different activities. Nathan is swimming for 4 minutes, and then he runs for 8 minutes. How many calories has Nathan burned in all? So we have to figure that out. What they do is give us the expression. What we're going to do is incorporate PEMDAS into it. So write the expression. We already can look at the expression, right? And it says no parentheses, so I can cross that out. Then next is exponents. There are none of those little numbers, so I can just cross that out. So now I know I'm at multiplication. First, I guess the thing to look at is when you're multiplying, you start from the beginning of the problem and work your way through. So as they say in the step 4, 12 times 4 would give me 48. See, I'll give you a second to think about that. That's the first step. We multiply that. Then we multiply 10 times 8. Gives me 80. So now I have 48 and I have 80. So I can cross out multiply. There are no division problems in there, so I can cross that out. We have one addition. Right? So now all I'm doing is adding 48 and 80. So I should get 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 8. And cross that out. And I don't have subtraction either, right? So all in all, sorry, they love to give you 128 calories. That's all it is. When we come back down here, same thing. Parentheses, P, exponents, E, multiply, M, D, for divide, sorry, adding, A, subtraction, S, PEMDAS. That is all they ever want you to do when you're doing expressions like this. Look at that, guys. We flew through page 1. Hopefully that is there. If you need to go back and look at PEMDAS, just practice it. Here we go. Parentheses include brackets as well as braces. So anything you see here, go. I guess this is a step. If they ever give you a problem that has parentheses, brackets, and braces, my suggestion would be just skip that problem and come back to it. That's a lot of extra stuff that they're doing for you, and you shouldn't see that for a while. But here we are practicing one of those problems, right? So parentheses, first, second, third. Let's give me a lovely color here. Just gonna go green. I'm gonna write PEMDAS again. I like to write it above everything. That way I can have my own little checklist. Here's our expression up here, right? A lot of brackets, a lot of parentheses. Good job for them. So, well, first thing we need to do, find those parentheses, right? Parentheses are right here. what they're doing is this area they're focusing on, right? We're going to divide 10 by 2. Gives us 5. I guess we can write the answer right there. All right. Next thing, we got rid of those parentheses, but we still have the brackets and the braces. So brackets are right here. We have to add 4 plus 5. That answer gives me 9. I understand there's multiplying and dividing in it, but in the brackets first. Now we have the brackets done, 4 plus 9. Now we are adding in the brace, these little guys are braces, 4 plus 9. So that gives us 13. When I look at that, now I don't have any parentheses. I'm looking at my problem now. Everything's worked out. I don't have any exponents. I don't have anything to multiply. I don't have anything to divide. I don't have anything in this part to add, even though it says add. Get rid of that. I don't have anything to add anymore, but I do need to subtract. So the last thing I'm doing is subtracting 13 from 20. Let you do that quick math, and then I should end up with a number of 7, right? How much fun is this bracket? All right. Same thing. Here we go. Just because they want you to really, really practice on it. Hold on. This is page 2. Once again, I'm going to go through and just write it up here for my own sanity PEMDAS. We have parentheses. We have parentheses right here. We have brackets right there. And we have braces right there. So we got a lot more work to do before we can even get to exponents, multiplying, dividing, adding, and subtracting. So let's just get to those. Parentheses, what's in, oh boy, they had an exponent for us. I missed it. So let's do that exponent. 4, remember that exponent means it is being multiplied by that number. We're not on tens anymore. So this is just literally going to be 4 times 4. That's an exponent. 2 4s getting multiplied gives us 16, right? So I have 2 times 16 to start off. And I didn't even get to the parentheses yet. Now we're going to do 2 times 16. 2 times 16, 16 and 16 gives us 32. Right, that's the first. We got the parentheses done. Now we got to find the brackets, those big straight guys. Brackets are right in here. We are taking this little guy, which is now 32. We are dividing it by 8. 32 divided by 8 gives me 4. And now I can get rid of brackets. Oh, I didn't even realize when I looked at this problem. Should probably do more of that. Is that the braces are on the outside. So once we finish this part, we're done. Now we have 28 plus 4. Strange question. 28 add 4 gives us back to 32. I got rid of that, and I don't have anything else because we took everything was inside of parentheses. So cross all of those out. You can do this talk math if you want. This is a great idea. That'll help you out. It's just giving a great question. Here's the thing. I didn't write this, and I don't know why we put a G here. P, PEMDAS. I don't know what GEMDAS is. You do not have to. I would rewrite. I would, but you don't have to. Is rewrite each expression as you solve it. If you solve it, it'll be there. This one, remember to use your braces. Number 4, remember to use your parentheses and braces. Which ones go where? Number 6, same thing. Number 9 and number 8 are going to really come at you with some trickery. So do that. If you want to, you can come on down into here. This will be word problems. If not, save it for tomorrow. Guys, I am going to let you at that. If you have questions, we can talk about it in today's group chat. All right, guys. Have fun with the math. Talk to you later. Bye.